أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. My dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are doing well and great at home. Our today's topic is conditional sentences. It's very important topic, and inshallah I'll try my best to explain that way in a best way. So you have to see, and if you're having at the end of the lesson, at the end of the lecture, if you're having any question, you can ask me in comments. First, let me explain what is conditional sentences. As it's clear from its name, conditional sentences mean which depends on a condition being true or false. It is not necessary that it must be true or it must be false. Now let us come to type of conditional sentences. We are having 4 types of conditional sentences: conditional 0, conditional 1, conditional 2, and conditional 3. Conditional 1, it always depends on a real and true situation. Whatever situation would be, or whatever we are having, we are going to explain that must be real and true situation or condition. Then we are having conditional 1. Conditional 1, it always depends, or it always show a possible situation or condition. Conditional 2, it shows impossible condition or situation. It shows impossible situation or condition. Then we are having conditional 3. Conditional 3, it shows hypothetical condition. Hypothetical condition which based on hypothesis, which show our just we are having, or we are taking a supposition. As you are taking some time in maths, you're taking supposition, you're supposing something and then you're going to solve that question. The same is we are having for n conditional 3, we discuss about hypothetical condition. Now let me explain that in detail. First we are going to discuss, or we are going to describe about conditional 0. Conditional 0 we are having, I am going to explain that through a formula. As you can see, we are having a formula for conditional 0, f plus present indefinite tense, comma, present indefinite tense. Now as you can see, I'm going to write a sentence and we are going to discuss that through many examples. If it rains, my father takes me to school. Now you can easily see rains, it is present indefinite tense. Then we are putting comma, we are separating one class from another class. You can see that this is, if it rains, this is one class. You should know that clause is a part of a sentence conveying a complete sense, but it is a part of a sentence. If it rains, it depends on another class. Now, if it rains, this is, we call it F class. The other one is, what would happen if it rains? What would happen if it rains? So it means if it rains, result would be my father takes me to school. Now this is the result, that what would happen. So the first part of the sentence we call it, in which we used F. This is F class and the other one is result class. Now you can see it is necessary, as I have mentioned in formula, use of comma is very important if you're using conjunction F at the beginning. If you're using conjunction if at the mid of two sentences, you're joining two sentences by using conjunction if. So what we have to do, you're not going to use comma. You must have to remove comma because already we are having conjunction F between these two clauses. Now, I have written the same sentence, my father takes me to school if it rains. So formula would be changed, formula will be present indefinite tense, then F plus present indefinite tense. Now let me explain that in a negation, in a negative form. If it does not rain, comma, she goes to school. It is not necessary, my dear student, that only you can write that in positive form. You can write that in negative form as well. For example, if it does not rain, she goes to school. Now, you can write this in the same another way. She goes to school if it does not rain. So both of them you can write in both way, but because it is conditional sentence which depends on a condition, any condition either that is true or wrong or false. So here you can use another example. If she gets sick, again this is present indefinite tense. You can see formula. If you learn formula for this, that would be easy for you to write a correct sentence for the given condition. If she gets sick, she visits the doctor. It shows, if you'll see, we can easily observe that this shows condition 0 show a real and true situation. If she gets sick, she visits the doctor. As you clearly know that in the first clause, F clause, we used present indefinite tense, and then comma we used another one is also its visit, the present indefinite tense we use. It means that it shows, this condition shows a real and true situation. Let me give you another example for that. If she Now let me explain conditional 1. As you know, I have already explained earlier that conditional 1 shows a possible situation or condition. As it shows a possible condition, then we are having a formula. Now we are going to explain, I am going to explain that through an example. Now see the formula, we are having F plus present indefinite tense, then comma, future tense. F clause, in F clause this is after F clause, this is very important that you must have to put comma. Then we are going to use future tense. If it rains, she will stay at home. Now we have used if, then it rains. This is, you clearly know that we must have to use rains because we have used third person pronoun, so it's taking S with it, and she will stay at home. This is future tense. Now let me give you, for example, first off, let me explain this one, that you can write this sentence in this way as well by omitting the comma. She will stay at home if it rains. You can write this by not having comma between these two clauses. Then you can write the sentence by using conjunction if at the mid. Now let me explain this. For example, if she works hard, she will get position. If she works hard, she will pass the exam. So it's very easy. Only for knowing or for learning conditional sentence, you must have to learn only formula for these 4 conditional sentences. If you know the formula, that would be easy for you to use or to write a correct sentence for the given conditional sentences. Now let us come to conditional 2. Conditional 2 is, as you know, conditional 2 shows impossible condition. A condition which cannot take place, or condition which is not possible in our daily life, or it might be based on some impossible situation. Formula for conditional 2 is if plus past indefinite, would plus V0. V0 mean base form of the verb. Now in if clause, you must have to use past indefinite. Then we are having comma, and it's very necessary that you have to use would plus base form of the verb. If she studied hard, she would get position. Now you can see studied is past indefinite, and then we are having would. She would get position, V0. So here we have used what? Get is the base form of would. If I were rich, I would help the poor. So here you can use were is, as you know, and whenever you are having if in a sentence, or if in the beginning of a sentence, I and all other first, second and third pronoun, all of them will be followed by were. And as you know, was and were, it's past indefinite tense. So we can say that if I were rich, I would get, if I were rich, I would help the poor. If I had enough money, I would get a new car for myself. Now let me explain conditional 3. As you know, conditional 3, formula for conditional 3 is if plus past perfect, comma, would have plus V3. V3 mean third form of the verb. Now let me explain that through an example. If I had enough, if I had rich, I would have helped the poor. Now you can see the previously or earlier we used the same sentence, if I were rich, I would help the poor. As you know, had been is the past participle form of were. Now if I had been rich, past perfect, I would have, third form of the verb is help, I would have helped the poor. The same sentence you can write that in this way, I would have helped the poor if I had been rich. She would get position, if she had worked hard. The same as we can see, if she had worked hard, is, as you know, that this is past perfect because we used had here. She would have got first position. Here we are having past perfect and then would plus third form of the verb. My dear student, I hope you would have understood the topic. It is very easy. Just let me discuss or let me review once again. We are having 4 conditional sentences: conditional 0, 1, 2 and 3. Conditional 0 shows a possible situation. Conditional 0 show a real and true situation. Conditional 1 shows a possible situation. Conditional 3, it shows impossible situation. And conditional 3, it shows hypothetical condition. If you just know, let me explain that 4 condition through one example. If she works hard, she gets position. Conditional 0. Conditional 1, if she works hard, she will get position. Conditional 2, if she worked hard, she would get position. And conditional 3, if she had worked hard, she would have got first position. I hope you understood the topic, and if you're having any questions, you can ask me and comments. Wish you best of luck. Allah Hafiz and have a nice time.